All right, Shalom, Shalom. This is Shalomah from the GMS Atlanta camp. Before I get started in this video, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, safety, much love, and blessings to the elect of Israel. This is going to be a update of the outbreak, or should I say an outbreak update. Today being May 19th, Tuesday, 2020, year of prophecy. And I just want to go into the breakdown of this coronavirus, which we can see is going to get worse. So right now, everything is opening back up. Today being the 19th, let me see. You basically have another 12 days or less than 2 weeks before they open a lot of things back up, which is supposed to open up on May 31st. So at the same time, while they opening up the government, so money can continue to circulate, you have this virus that's beginning to mutate, or not beginning to mutate, it has mutated. And I'm just gonna go into this article real quick on CNBC. Okay, here it is. It says right here, this first paragraph. It says, if the coronavirus doesn't subside in the summer like the seasonal flu, it could mutate further and potentially limit the effectiveness of the coronavirus vaccines being developed by scientists around the world. The researchers warned some vaccines researchers have been using the virus genetic sequence isolated by health authorities early in the outbreak. So they are already practicing these vaccines on people, which is not going to work. They said that this thing doesn't go away by the summer, then it's basically going to mutate. Basically like the regular flu. And there's another article that kind of breaks down the coronavirus because it's not one virus. It's many different things. And it's going to make sense as soon as I read it. It's on a different website, but I get to it in a second. First, I want to get this second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 37. It says, I started 36. It says, behold, the word of the Lord Yahweh received it. Believe not the powers of whom the Lord spake. Verse 37, it says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. So we already know that this is one of the plagues, this coronavirus, which is actually 7 different viruses, is one of the plagues that the Lord is speaking about in the last times, in the end times. And nothing's going to stop them. No vaccines, no chip, no medication. Nothing can stop this virus. The only way you can survive this thing is if you if you pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and do these commandments the best of your ability. But just continue to read. It says, verse 38, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. So this is basically the birth pains of the kingdom being born or being established. Before the kingdom get established, we have Esau's kingdom has to be destroyed. And that's going to come by the hand of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. He's going to literally take Esau's kingdom down right before our eyes. Not only Esau's kingdom, but these other heathens, and also some of these Israelites that's lacking in the spirit, that don't have the spirit to receive the kingdom. So, just like when a woman have birth pains, she know that that child is getting ready to be born. That's how we looking at this thing that's going on. We seeing all of the prophecies basically coming to pass. So we know that it's over. We know that this is it. We're just gonna ride it out to the end. Pray that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai be with us and basically protect us and keep us safe. It says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. So, like, this thing started in China. It spread it throughout the Middle East, Europe, and now it's over here in the United States. And the United States is taking the biggest hit out of all these other kingdoms on the earth. Why? Because this place is it's the number one place that's going to be destroyed. Actually, it's going to be completely destroyed from off the face of the earth. But that's pretty much all I want to get in this article. They're saying that this thing is going to mutate by the summer, and which is already the middle of the spring, and we see the numbers are not really decreasing how they thought they would. You have a state of emergency in place, but you're opening the stores and the government back up. Like China completely shut their whole city down, Wuhan, and then the virus went away. But now it's not in this article, but the virus has actually came back, and they locking down other cities in China. And the reason why you don't hear that much over here in America, like they should have it out in the news, is because they don't want to scare everybody. But this is another article. I have it pulled up on a different device. You can't see it, but it's from discovermagazine.com. It's talking about, what's the headline? Some types of coronaviruses only cause colds. What makes this new virus different? So they're talking about how this thing was back in 2003. It was SARS. Back in 2012, it was MERS or MERS, MERS, and now along with 5 other viruses, it makes up the coronavirus. So, just going to read some of this real quick. It says, one of the 7 coronaviruses that have been circulating among humans, however, 4 of them just give someone a cold. Most people pick up at least one of these congestions inducing viruses in their lifetime, and they've been bouncing between humans for a long time. So this article is basically talking about all these different viruses, which makes up the coronavirus. Now, we already know that this devil, Esau Edom, has something to do with this. Even though it's judgment from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in this prophecy, this devil is, he came up with this thing. Because what they're doing, you can have a regular cold, but if you have coronavirus symptoms, you pretty much have the coronavirus, which is actually symptoms of different types of colds. So there are people, there's also actual reports of people dying of like natural causes, and they're saying that they died of the coronavirus. So we don't know what the numbers really are as far as deaths and as far as people that actually has contacted it. But we do know it's a virus out there. We do know that it's killing people, and we do know that this is judgment, the beginning of judgments from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But hey, like I said, Esau got his hand behind this thing, and he like I was reading, is all these different viruses, from years back, and they call it the coronavirus. It's 7 different viruses, but with these plagues, Like I read in this other article right here, it's not going to just go away like the flu, especially when flu season is over. Flu season actually starts up around the fall time. So let's see what happened then. If this place is still here, let's see what happened in the fall time. How many people died of this thing? Another thing, I can't say that this is 100% true. I just see certain videos on social media. These nurses are saying don't go to the hospital because it's the medicines that's actually killing people. You might go into the hospital with a regular sore throat or allergies, and they start treating you for the coronaviruses, different coronaviruses, and your body can't take the medicine that they're pumping into you. So all of a sudden you start declining. So, it sounds correct. I can't say it's 100% true, but, I wouldn't be surprised. That actually happened to me once. A few years back, I was having really bad muscle spasms from coughing, and I needed something to basically relax my muscles. Another thing, I was dehydrated, so I was getting over a cold, but that cough kept causing my muscles to contract, and it was a lot of pain that I was in. So I'm thinking they're gonna get me some type of muscle relaxer or something, and they tried to give me I'm not gonna put the drug out there, but it's a new flu drug. And I'm like, wait a minute, I don't need this. I don't need this flu drug. I need something to help me with my muscles. So, you had this demonic looking Edomite doctor with two other Edomites behind her dressed in all black. All three doctors came, basically introduced this new medicine to me for some shit that ain't have nothing to do with. So basically I walked out of there. I didn't take the medicine. It was no reason to. But that's just me firsthand. That's why I believe certain things like that, because I've seen it firsthand. But just going down to read some more in these precepts. Verse 67, Second Ezra 16-67, it says, behold, Yahweh himself is the judge. Fear him. Leave off your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall Yahweh lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. So like I said, the only way we can make it out of this is if we lean on the Lord to protect us. Not only from these viruses, you got Esau that's about to ride on Jake real soon. You got a lot of things that's getting ready to pop off. And the Lord is going to be in the midst of all of it. So we want to keep asking the Lord to protect us and protect our loved ones from this evil that's about to basically take over the earth. But it says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. Verse 69, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. The main thing I wanted to get is I'm going to go ahead and read 71. It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So even with us having this faith in these last days that the Lord is going to save us from not only the plagues, but the destruction, hey, we still going to have these devils coming after us. It says, then shall they be known who my chosen are, who my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. It says, "Hear, O ye, my beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your God." So, hey, man, like I said, the only way we can escape all of this, all of these plagues and everything that's getting ready to happen, is if we use Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai as our God. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. That was just an update of things. I know brothers watch the news and all, but you probably didn't know that this virus is actually 7 different viruses, and that it's mutating as the weather gets hot. It's gonna mutate into something stronger. And hey, that's the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai bringing judgment on this place. So once again, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakak Dash, that were honest to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us his truth. Peace and safety and much love to the elect of Israel. Shalom.